we are moving to the next presenter, Mr. Muhammad Rafi Naufal. Here? Yay. With the title A Strategic Roadmap for Indonesia's Digital Connectivity Overcoming High Cost, Low Quality Paradox. Okay, I think Mr. Muhammad Rafi can start as soon as you're ready.
Good afternoon, everyone. Introduce myself. My name is Muhammad Rafi Noval from Telkom Indonesia. I want to introduce my research about a strategic roadmap for Indonesia's digital connectivity, overcoming the high cost, low quality paradox. Disclaimer first, this research is a purpose or suggest for the government and all stakeholders who interact with this environment. And I use method for stage analytical framework, quantitative problem diagnosis, root cause analysis, direct solution mapping, and validation from international benchmarking. Let's start with our immense potential. Next. Okay. Indonesia is truly a digital giant in the making. By early 2025, we are projected 221 million internet users, reaching a penetration almost 80%. This reflects immense demand with growth approximately almost 9%. In just 1 year, our population is clearly ready for the digital world. Next. Okay. Despite the massive demand, we are trapped in a high cost, low quality paradox for Indonesia internet. We are lagging in performance compared to regional peers. Indonesia is the 8th ranking among all the Asian countries, but in a fixed broadband, we 9th ranking. This indicate Indonesia is paying more high cost too, and with low quality products. With this speed, Indonesia people is paying 0.41 per megabyte per second. It's 8 times more high cost than Vietnam, only 0.05. Next. What is the root cause? Why the Indonesia is high cost internet, low speed? Because have the three root causes. The first one is the tyranny of geography. Indonesia has 17,000 islands. So this is make a bigger high cost for the last mile infrastructure. And then the spectrum scarcity. The potential 700 megahertz and 2.6 gigs is an option. These two spectrum can make improvement for the 5G speed. And then uncompetitive market structure. In Indonesia has only 4 big main players. The one is almost 80% make the profit share. Next. We can break free, must learn from the Vietnam. Vietnam looks like Indonesia in the Asian country too. Vietnam is proof that strategy policy can achieve affordability. Vietnam government prioritize affordability, result in as low as approx $9 per month. And then with the cost as low as 0.05 per megabyte per second. The underlying principle for Indonesia is clear. Efficient, affordable connectivity is not a luxury, but a fundamental public good. Next. In the proof point number 2, we can learn from the South Korea too. The South Korea, the government is make their role from the builder to enabler. So with the public investment, 1.2 trillion can won to the private investment, the 2.18 trillion won. Next. This requires forging a new social contract for digital development. the Indonesian government's role is must shift from the primary builder to a primary facilitator. The action plan of the government is unlocking policy and incentivizing the growth. In the year one is government must unlock resources, must immediately auction the 700 megahertz and 2.6 gigs, and then publish a firm time-bound for migrating service from the 3.5 gigs, and then empower efficiency. The years for the 1 year and 2 year, the government must implement a binding regulatory framework for active infrastructure sharing, or MOCN, and then streamline and standardize national and local permitting process to reduce soft costs. And the last is incentivize the last mile. The government can launch target fiscal initiative for the internet operators, tax holiday or reduced fee for build out the underserved regions, looks like in Papua or Nusa Tenggara, and then reform the USO fund to a competitive subsidy model. Thanks. The operator imperative is can unlocking the market through collaboration. From the action plan, this one is action plan for the operator. The operator can collaborate to compete. With this scheme of MOCN, we can reduce industry-wide capex by up to 5.2 trillion in capex and 1.4 trillion annually for opex. And then the years 2 and 3, we can redirect free capital from duplicative spending toward network densification, the spectrum, and then FTTH expansion, and then improve our quality of experience for each internet operators. And then innovate for value. This is the shift from price wars to premium service tiers based on performance. Next. From digital laggard to regional leader, the path forward begins now. The critical year one actions for the government and operator. If this critical years, the government can action plan, we hope the Indonesian 221 million can reach the affordable and more equitable digital future. Thank you for
3 minutes left. Finish.
I finished this presentation.
Okay, thank you for your presentation. I will give chance or opportunity to the audience to discuss the paper. Okay, then you are making a strategic roadmap for Indonesia's digital connectivity, addressing that our internet connection is low and expensive, right?
Yes.
Then, starting from the problem until the strategy, what did you do as a methodology to make it scientific to come up with that strategy?
The strategy is maybe I want to propose to the government, especially the Komdigi, maybe can apply this plan for the government and all the apparatus when it's can apply the action plan. We hope this plan is can make Indonesian people can reach the low cost with the high speed in the future.
Okay, so I mean, idea can be, I mean, ideas are good, but how do you prove that this idea will work? So one of the things that differentiate the idea that when we propose an idea of strategy, for example, we are arguing that this is a good one. So one of the argument is where it come from. Okay, so where does it come from, the strategies?
Yes, the strategies is just only from my mind, but I discovered in the first that this is my research is only from can suggest or propose to the government, but I just with my methodology We revert to the international benchmarking, the South Korea and the Vietnam, so we can apply the action plan from their countries to our countries.
Okay, thank you very much. Then I think for the improvement of your paper when you are submitting the full paper, I think when you are doing benchmarking, that can be mentioned as one of your methodology, but you need to have a framework. How are you doing the benchmark? Like what aspect, sorry, what aspects are you comparing? With what kind of parameter, which one is good and which one is not, and which one is suitable for Indonesia's case. Like how would you compare those things with Vietnam, for example? Why don't we compare it with, I don't know, UK maybe? Then you need to have an argument to be based off the, you have to need a reasoning for your argument. So I think you need to improve that for your full paper.
Thank you
Okay.
for the suggestion.
Okay. Maybe that's all. We can conclude this session for this one.
Thank you very much.
Okay.